A Niners! If everybody knows I was going to escape, I did. I mean, I was bouncing off the tackles, running off my guard's booty. I got out in the open. Boom! Escape! I was like Christian McCaffrey. I got away. You know what, fam? I got to tell you, though. Right now, we need to hang out together anyway, because, like, you look at the situation we're in, we need to, as we have to suffer. You know, you look at what's going on with the wide receiver room. This is the preseason from hell. We're expecting great things, and all of a sudden, guys are going down. Then they beat the 49ers got beat to the likes of what I have. When's the last time you see the 49ers get beat up like that in a preseason game? They had to pull the Broncos off of the 49ers. The thing was, it wasn't like the Broncos was doing all that, but the thing is, we was doing all that wrong. God. So, yeah, I was feeling like scared. To a small degree. I haven't gone completely chicken little. Kyler Murray wasn't out there. I'm okay. Don't show. Boy. Anyway, fam, Ricky Pearsall. See, this is the thing. Ricky Pearsall is wide receiver 1 right now. And you know that should not necessarily a good thing because we have other receivers that are laid up. And, training camp, day 14, injuries have depleted that wide receiver core pretty badly. I mean, it's kind of scary now. Now, his wide receiver core is now at a red alert. I mean, it's got to be a red alert. Got to be. Levels regarding top proven experienced talents available on the roster, we don't have them. I mean, Ricky, for all intents and purposes, is still a rookie. How much time did he get in last year? He got half a season in. And that goes for his training as well. But I'm not worried about Ricky. Ricky's a badass. I trust he's going to get things done. All I worry about with Ricky is, Ricky, can you please, that hamstring, can it stay together? Man, we cannot lose you. Ricky, he's so important right now. So the ongoing injuries have reduced the receiver room down to only legit hands of Ricky Pearsall as Brock Purdy's top talent. Now, George Kittle is still rolling around in there, so, as long as you got George Kittle, you may not need any more than one more wide receiver, but it's not good for Kyle Shanahan's X's and O's. It doesn't work that way. Tonight, his phones will go to freak out over a wide receiver room that is but only a couple of trustable hands occupying, including Jacob Cowing, who just returned from the IR a couple of days ago. He showed up today. Man. I don't know why we don't expect this in preseason. We get beat up in injuries in preseason every year. But how come other camps don't, man? This is my only bad. How come just us? Well, it's not just us, actually. There's a lot of hold-ins and holdouts and other things going on. I bet you if we went around the league and looked around, we'd probably see 49ers, you guys ain't even got it bad. So, I don't know. Are we being the 40-winers? Am I representing the biggest mouth of the 40-winer club? I don't care. I don't really like it at all. 49ers wide receiver Juwan Jennings are at an impasse over a new contract. See, the hits just keep happening. A new report says the sides are not even close to an agreement. And Smooth, I see you in there, man. Is that right? He's asking for $20 million a year? Unfortunately, though, Smooth, he's worth it, but we don't have that. Okay. 49ers have to, we break for DeMarcus Robinson's suspension. Oh, yeah. It's good, though. There's some good things, too. The rookie, Junior Bergen, the guy who zips down the field through tackles and into the end zone possibly. Actually, I suspect Junior's going to bust a move all the way to the end zone this year sometime during the course of the season. But I'm done saying anything wrong again. I said that about Jake Moody, too. I'm done saying anything wrong again about B.A. B.A.'s out there working him. He's getting Bergen up to speed. I mean, BA has taken him under his wing and said, "Hey, boy, bring your little fast butt over here, man. I'm gonna show you some stuff, man. Because you gonna start opening day, all right? And here's why. Because I'm gonna show you this, and this. You gonna learn it. You got 3 weeks to get it down, and with your speed, they can't even deny you. All right, let's get it busy." So BA's out there working him. He could be ready. Now, when I say that in the capacity that if we do get into some more trouble, the wide receiver goes down in the middle of the game or something, you can bring Junior in and not feel scared, right? And Christian McCaffrey and George Kittle have been doing some things mysteriously in camp that indicate that they are going to be a big use while his wide receivers are recuperating. There's some good things. There's a few, you know. Fam, the non-worthy participants. This is the list that reads, I got to scroll down and keep scrolling. The list is that long, man. Robert Beal Jr. Remember I just said the other day, Robert Beal, where have you been? You look good, man. Hurt. Groin. You know how long it's going to take a groin to heal? I understand he's a young kid, but groin hurts and hurts and hurts. Groin just has to fade away on its own. There's nothing you really do for it. Nick Bosa was resting today. Trey Brown, they don't list anything wrong with him. You know, Trey Brown has probably fallen out of favor with the 49ers for whatever reason, and I imagine that has something to do with Marquise Siegel. Jordan Elliott, back's hurting. Jordan Elliott, though, you know, if Jordan Elliott doesn't start, I ain't going to be crazy mad. I do like me some C.J. West, and you know this. Kevin Gibbons at Pictorial still killing him. Richie Grant out of nowhere, his knee. Ronaldo, you already know about him. He's healing up. Ronaldo should be due back soon, as Isaac Garindo as well with that shoulder. 49ers going to probably 2 weeks. I imagine they're going to get ready for the first week though. Jordan James, he just got his that procedure on his finger. And then Juwan Jennings in the calf and contract. He's not going to get $20 million. Did you see that proposed deal? Send Juwan and a pick to Miami and bring Tyreek Hill back. See, this is the thing. Why would I bring Tyreek Hill back here? So he can just make me mad as hell. Man, you can't. But Amari Cooper. Jordan Watkins is, you know about him, the high ankle. Michael Williams is getting over that knee. By the way, rookie Connor Colby received reps at left guard with a first-team offense after Ben Barch, who has been the front runner for that starting job, left. It seems that he had some kind of a hand injury. But Colby's been getting more and more and more positive talk. This is going to be a lot of jostling around. Any vet that falls down or looks kind of weak at any one point, guys like Colby and CJ and Marquise, these guys are going to take those jobs. And that means the cut list. Remember, no, I don't want to bring that one up. Let's move on here because no update is on Barch yet. But again, how about a round of applause? Jacob Coward's triumphant return after missing. Practice after missing all but the first session of training camp. Can we get Coward up to speed? Play on words. He's already got speed. If I could get Cowan up to speed, a high ankle sprain is going to last. We're not going to see Jordan Watkins until the second or third week. But I need Cowens out there. If he could just spread the field. You know, because Ricky, him and George, I got a feeling it's going to be Ricky, George, and CMC doing most of the receiving. And if Cowens could get out there and be a threat, especially a deep threat or a guy can just clear out, we'll be doing better. Are we going to keep what's his name, Cage? What's the movie star's name? His name Nicolas Cage. What's Cage's first name? Are we going to keep Cage? Because you're not. Because, fam, the Niners may be a step closer to getting out and looking for a proven veteran. But according to Coach Shanahan, the organization would like to avoid doing that. Coach's response to the whole notion of doing so, he quoted as saying there are possibilities later. None are guaranteed, but there are a lot of things tied to that. Who's available? Question mark. How much are they available for? Question mark. And the situation our team is in salary cap wise, and what we can do. And Amari Cooper and Gabe Davis are among the Gabe Davis, right? Where did I get Cage? Gabe Davis are among the top free agent wide receivers. Kyle, you already got Gabe in camp. What are you going to do? You going to kick him out? And Amari Cooper is the most misunderstood. I mean, do we understand him? Why is Amari Cooper being treated like this? I don't understand. Amari Cooper, he didn't look bad against Buffalo. They just didn't throw him the ball. Because Superman Josh, if he ain't keeping it, he was giving it to the running back and occasionally throwing a pass. There's nothing you can prove playing with the Bills other than you can help Josh be Superman. You're a good wide receiver. Although Stephon, who got mad, Stephon, you could have been the reason why it advanced to the Super Bowl a year before. Was that 2 years ago before you got mad and left? Shanahan said there are regular conversations within the organization to discuss the possibilities of adding players at positions of need. But the 49ers are trying to remain cap healthy, so that means they still want to keep some bank to the side just in case. And you know what we like to do mid-season? We like to go out there and get that biggest barking dog. Okay. Give me the leash. Give me the leash. Give me the leash. I got him. They're going to go out and find somebody later on. But usually at mid-season, whatever we're doing at that particular time, wherever we're looking on the standings and things like that, that's how the 49ers make their choices usually at half. We picked up, I still remember that day. 49ers have acquired, sit back, relax. 49ers have acquired Christian McCaffrey. I did. I blanked out for a second. I went to the internet. It's real. It's freaking real. He came in, remember? And a couple of days of practice, he's out on the field against Kansas City. I love when the 49ers do that. But I don't know what's going to happen this time. But they're trying to keep somebody aside for in case they need it. Papa Purdy and Brock. Day 14, Papa Purdy and Brock held another clinic, as they have been doing the whole season. Purdy was connecting all day with GK during team drills, including a couple of perfectly thrown touchdown passes. This is like what they do now. There's nothing unusual about that. Now, can that translate into the season? I don't see why not. But then again, as everybody's complaining about the offensive line, it's really funny because you may have caught that little note on Twitter or not X. There was John Feliciano, and somebody was just complaining over and over again about offensive line, it sucks and blah 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 blah. And just complaining to John, and John says, "Hey," because he was asking him to come on back, asking John to come on back. John, hey, tell John Lynch to call me. Ooh. I would take Feliciano back so fast and make your head swim. He was doing a good job for us last year, but I wonder how much he's healed up and how much durability does he have left. This is the thing with him. It's not about his playing. John was a badass. Can he handle it now? He's been out for a while. He hasn't been. I don't know if he's been training. Probably not. Big guys like that usually don't, unless they're supposed to. But one highlight featured Purdy finding Kittle on a deep route along the right sideline for a touchdown. I imagine that was done on purpose and intentionally, and look forward to doing that in the weeks to come, weeks 1 through whatever it takes for our horses to get back. We got so many guys to come back. When the 49ers fortify that offense with everybody who's supposed to be out there, look out, NFL. Look the bleep out. Purdy also scrambled for a score. Good. Late in practice, CMC caught a swing pass from Purdy in red zone drills and took it into the end zone. Earlier, CMC had a typical CMC romp up the left side, already aided by strong blocks from Trent Williams and Juice. But talking heads are still saying, can Christian McCaffrey be even a shell of what he was in his Offensive Player of the Year? Why do you guys, what are you seeing that's making you continue to say that? What, are you just assuming? Why don't you watch and see what's going on? If you can't, shut up. He's fine. I mean, what are you talking about? I don't. That's just it annoys me. You can't read past it. There's blah 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 says Christian McCaffrey more than likely will not be able to. Oh man, come on, man. Just shut up. But the play of the day, Dominic Purdy was behind that. He gets that award. DP Hall did a tip Purdy pass intended for juice on a screen, and apparently it didn't get far past the very alert Dominic Purdy grabbed that puppy, and fam went nuts. He went all the way. TD. I wish I knew how far downfield they were. That dude's got stamina for a big man. We always knew he was athletic. Oh, they went nuts on the sidelines, man. That was crazy. Don't you wish you could have been there for that kind of thing? Brad Graham of the San Francisco Niners defined the play as, quote, one of the most electric plays of training camp. I love it. Jesus, I wish you could. Oh, I bet you could see that. Okay, YouTube it. Quarterback stats on the day. Brock Purdy completed 14 of 17 passes. And Mac Jones was 9 for 9 on the day. Absolutely perfect. Before we start the quarterback controversy, Mac Jones was not playing with the first unit all day long, although I don't know how the other quarterback was doing. Maybe he's still out because he was supposedly so beaten up yesterday that Bradley couldn't even come out. That has more to do with bruised ego than anything else, more than likely. But fam, defensive notes. Marquis Siegel worked with the first team defense alongside Jair Brown on Monday, right? Coach Shanahan was asked if the rookie has a chance to earn a starting job. Usually coaches beat around the bush and hedge, stall, and say things that are just PC, right? Shanahan didn't. Shanahan responded by saying, quote, yeah, I'd say so. I think there's a lot of open competition there. I thought he had a really good game on Saturday, special teams on defense, so I wouldn't rule him out for that. Coach, I was watching. You know what? He's just so aggressive. He's such an animal out there. You know, you can corral that. You can. There's lots of teachable moments on that, but he is. I mean, the dude is like crazy out there. I love it. Just he's got to pump the brake on some moves, but we got something there, fam, with Marquise. Today, Tuesday, Robert Saleh was asked about Siegel's time working with the first team defense and what might signify. Signifying, Saleh said, quote, he shows a lot of good things. It's a combination of one, he's earned that right, and two, the safety group is a little beat up right now, so it's a good opportunity for him. He went out in the preseason game, and I thought he did a really good job, especially out of the middle of the field and erasing tackles when it was just him in the back in the hole. We got so that fifth round is just magic for us, fam. It's just great. If 49ers pick nothing but fifth round picks next year, I'd say fine. I'm just fine. Sal goes on to say, but he's done a really good job. He's shown that he can handle both the free and strong safety spots mentally. He's showing that he's got all the things that are required of a safety from a movement standpoint, speed, instinct, and violence. Ho! Unquote. Meanwhile, Brown, who has all but been told that he has lost that starter job immediately after Mustafa returns, had a tough day covering George Kittle. Can you imagine? You know, I'm Jair Brown. I'm out there and I'm watching this dude Siegel. Oh, I can see him taking my job. It don't take no genius when you're out there playing to see somebody's out playing you. And then I get on George, and George is having no mercy on me and giving me a break of any kind. He's just beating my ass right and left. What do you do when you go to the locker room? You sit there with your uniform on for 20 minutes after everybody left the locker room contemplating your navel. Because you just got abused and took the big, I mean, I feel a little sorry for him. But it was also pointed out that the total annihilation of Jay Brown was not exactly all his fault, as Brock Purdy wasn't helping anybody land perfect passes into George's hands. Don't laugh. I feel sorry for him. Come on. Hey, Jair, man, get your butt back out there and man up. Yeah, we still need him to be on the team. So, man, God. I knew last year he was on thin ice. I didn't know he was going to get anybody that could take him out this quick, though. unless Mustafa came back this year. We brought Huff back, and then his chances were not good. But Mustafa's out and Huff's in Denver. What is the problem? We brought some new bodies in and they beat him up. Hey, by the way, Bryce Huff had a day, registered 2 would-be sacks, and Kalia Davis remains on fire. Kalia's going to be all fam. Every year you get some surprises, right? Kalia's going to be that surprise. I can tell right now. Fam, what do you want to talk about? I'm just delighted to be here. I mean, because I didn't know I was going to make, oh, God, yes. Marquis Siegel. I was worried about that defense. And by the way, Diablo Lenore has gone on record saying, look, I don't get enough respect. I've been here for 5 years. I allowed 3 tackles. I mean, I allowed 3 TDs in 5 years. You gonna tell me I ain't supposed to be one of the best in the league? I'm going for best in the league this year. Go ahead on, Devo, with your bad self. I love it. Show him. Make him shut the hell up. And I bet Richard, he said that on the Richard Sherman show. I bet you Richard's proud of him too. Because Richard mentored him and taught him while he's in school and before the draft. I remember we heard about who Richard was working with. It's Demo. Oh, Smooth, get on. Smooth, come on in, man.
Ronbo, what's up, baby boy?
Hey, you know, I'm just sitting up here watching what's going on, man. I'm trying to relax. I'm trying to take a page out of the Smooth book. The Ronbo kickback, man. Ain't nothing going on. Hey, we got this dude.
I'm glad you brought up Smooth book because I have something to lay on you.
Lay it on me.
But I tell you, what I tell y'all about the names, don't worry about the names.
Yep.
Now, 3 of my players that showed their ass. Connor Colby, the left guard, look for him to be a starter soon.
Yes.
He held his own against Denver starter defense. Okay, that's number 1. On the defensive side, a steal that we have out of Washington, the Hawk himself, Sebastian Valdez, number 55. What I tell you about him? Remember?
Dude. Yes, I do remember.
You said what university? I said Washington. I said look out for him.
Detroit versus everybody.
Another one I said that was a sleeper. Came out of Kansas. Marcus Siegel. What I tell you about him?
Yep.
4.3 speed. The boy he can cover. He can do everything. He can play corner. He can play both safety spots. I'm telling you, bro. Jair Brown will lose. He's going to lose that spot. Look for him not to be a starter.
Mm-hmm.
Siegel is already running with the starters. Check this out. Jair Brown, he don't fit Salah's system. I keep saying that. Once they brought in Salah, he was Wilkins' pick. Now, if he get traded, look for him to go to the Jets with Aaron Glenn that played for the Jets, his head coach now, and he brought in his defensive coordinator, which is Wilkins. So it fits.
Ooh,
It makes sense. See, I study. I don't just talk. I study.
Yeah, that was a good connection right there, bro.
Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 receivers that's healthy now. We just got back Jordan Watkins. Hoping he can stay healthy now. And we got back.
Wait.
We got back. No, Watkins. No, not Watkins. I meant
Cowing.
Counting. Yeah. So we have County. We have Junior Burgeon, which I talked about him when he was coming out. Tyreek Hill, Terrell Owens, baby boy, Robert Chosen, we got from Miami back here, and Russell Gage, and Isaiah Hodgins. Now, getting back to Jennings, I said, Ronbo, month or so back about Jennings. Now he's injured with the calf injury, which calves can be very, very tricky. He can come back and play on it and tear his Okay, thank you. Now, for Jennings, I said, give him a $35 million contract, 3 years, $35 million, $25 million guaranteed. Or he can get, he's working on 7 right now, but he could get 14 to 15, if that. That's cool right there. Now he's coming out, his agent, they're talking about $20 million a season. He got to walk, bruh.
No,
we have $47 million right now in cap space.
Smooth, they're shooting. I know the negotiating tactic. They're shooting high, aim high, and hopefully get something around that. He's going to have to walk. Now, what I have 3 teams he can go to. We can trade him to Miami. Now, the Niners talking about Hill. Well, okay.
but he'll want to play for a contender. So I can see that. So if he come here, he have his act together. But the thing about that, if it's not Miami, I'll trade him back to his college team, where he's from. Trade him back to Tennessee Titans. Tennessee loves Jawan Jennings. He'll fit well with them.
Ooh.
And then we'll get the rookie that came out of Stanford, Elot. We'll get him at 6'2", 206 out of Stanford. We'll get him to come back here. He's 22 years old.
Yeah.
Or he can reunite with Peters and go back to Washington with the Commanders, with Debo.
Yeah.
That's his options right there, bro. Them three teams that make sense. But as far as giving him $20 million a season, no. What did you do the previous years? You had one good season where you almost closed in on the 1,000 yards. Now you're getting big-headed now. No, we're not going to do that. Like I said, we have $47 million.
Yeah.
You know,
he's looking at
receivers
his
right
worth
there.
right now.
And the way Brock Purdy is showing out and getting all these receivers under his gun and everything and pinpoint accuracy, we don't need Jennings, bruh. So everybody say, oh, we need Jennings, No. We got receivers that can step up and do it. I'm telling you, we got Crowning back, okay? We got Burgeon. Plus, we have Robbie Chosen. He already know the system. Reason Robbie Chosen left the 49ers. Niners go put him on the practice squad. He said he want to go to Miami, where he have a chance of being on 53-man roster. It didn't work out that way. So that's why we brought him back. And it was a mistake on his half what he said. So he's back. He know the system. We bring in players that know the system. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, New England, huh? Go ahead.
Yeah, because I was just saying, because it takes you too long. Receivers takes too long for them to get ready. I mean, you do more than just receive the ball.
That's why it makes sense for us to bring in players that already know our system. That's why we brought in Robbie Chosen. Russell Gage, he's familiar with the West Coast system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they like him.
Tyreek Owens, he already know the system. He just have players in front of him. But with everybody's down right now, he can move up also.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy, pinpoint accuracy, he throw receivers open. Saying it makes it, if you can catch and you can run decent patterns, routes, it doesn't matter.
The ball's going to be there, right? I mean, I agree.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Now I can see if a receiver and quarterback can get on the same accord, but that's not Brock's case. We done seen it already. We saw it.
Ricky and
so
George.
Why pay somebody more than what they're worth when we have receivers that run good routes and he can get the ball in? All Brock Purdy do is tell receivers, get to your spot. The ball will be there. Once you come out your break, the ball's going to be there.
It's got to get time and rhythm down between the quarterback and the receiver. That's it. Exactly.
Yeah. It don't take Brock long. If you know your route, the ball's going to be there. That's it. You got hands and run your route, the ball's going to be there. You don't have to worry about nothing.
So
we're going to have receivers running wide open.
So you got to be feeling better already. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right.
And we got Kittle. We got, okay, Farrell, go be doing the blocking that Kittle did in the past. So Kittle going to be open like a receiver. Can't nobody cover him.
I know. And if that's why Bergen plays, we're good to go.
Football, but you know what it is, 4-5. I'm out, baby.
Smooth, you're so cool. I feel
I'm
like
back.
working around the room. See,
So where you at? So no, where you at? Last Dragon. Bruce Leroy here. All right, I'm out.
I'll see you Friday, Smooth. All right, fam.
Friday.
Yes.
Thanks, faithful brothers. Thanks for the prayers and everything. I'm back. You know what it is.
You sound like it completely. All right, fam.
Hey, my voice, bruh. Hey, that's what it was, bruh. They're talking about the 15th. Fuck the 15th. I'm here. Peace.
No, they can't stop you. All right, fam. See you Friday.
I love you, Ronbo. I love you, brother.
Back,
all right.
Smooth. He sounds great, doesn't he? Yo, Maddie.
Ronbo. Oh, Ronbo.
Maddie, we got 99 problems, but winning ain't going to be one of them. Maddie, honestly, we haven't reached the Cowboys level of over-anticipating what's going to happen in the future. But,
no, we're realistic.
Yeah, because the thing is, we have the right kind of, the organization itself is not ran by a lunatic that still thinks he has what it takes to run things. That's one thing. Some people would argue, that Kyle Shanahan is questionable, but I still think that's a matter of opinion. But for the most part, we've got
Jerry
guys.
Jones would let his coach do his job. I think they would do better.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, everybody knows that. If Jerry would get a GM and stay the hell up out of the way, it would also help too. But he's not going to do that. And Texas boy, I'm glad you're in here because I wanted you to hear all that.
Yeah. Texas trash.
He's one of the first people I see when we start. I said, what does he want? God. Okay. But anyway.
You know what's funny, Ronbo, is like I've never once ever thought, wow, it would be an awesome idea to go find a Cowboys chat.
Never entertained that for a moment.
I haven't either. I don't have that kind of time. I only make time for this one.
I don't care what they're doing. And also the Rams.
Yeah, dude, I don't.
And the Rams used to just run. They used to be 1-for-1 with us years ago. I look at the chat. Every one of them is a Raider, right? I get so hot, but I try to remain calm. And now you can't find a Raider. But what's so funny, Matty?
I got some there. I got some close to me.
Yeah, we all do. But you know what? Watch what happens.
We all do.
If they do a job this weekend, they're liable to be back. Don't do it, Raiders.
They get loud.
Oh, they're really obnoxious. That's why I call them the West Coast Phillies. And the Eagles are the East Coast Raiders. They're one and the same. Man,
that's 100%.
You're watching what's going on in our wide receiver room. Do you have any concerns?
Yeah, dude. What a mess. No, one thing I don't want to do, Ronbo, is I don't want to go out and overpay for something that we don't need. That's like Juwan. Like people who are talking about Amari Cooper. I'm not opposed to it, but at the same time, if you don't go overpay him, you definitely don't pay him any more than you pay Juwan. That's an insult.
No, that's not even in the cards. That's not possible. Yeah, but man, I'm thinking Amari's he doesn't have a job right now. It's getting late. He might be one of those guys you can get because I ain't doing nothing else. What do you guys got? How about the vet minimum?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, if I do a good job, we talk later next year, right? Yeah. I just lied to him if I have to. This is business.
Maybe we bring him in at a low, and then give him some incentives, for performance-based stuff.
Oh, yes.
Or whatever.
Start with the vet minimum, and like you're saying, I like that idea. He should take that.
Well, and then I think we're gonna be good, man. We got our first round pick out there running around like a madman, and then we got a use check. We got Kittle.
Yeah,
I mean, CMC's like a multi-tool, so he can be part receiver, part running back.
Right.
Dude, he's just nuts, man.
So I got a feeling we're not going to struggle or suffer like some people are anticipating. I think we'll be fine.
No. Yeah, I think so.
Because George Kittle's not going to draw all day, and neither is CMC.
No, not at all. Well, I don't take too much stock in the preseason games. I just feel like it's more for just seeing what we have as far as depth is concerned.
Yeah.
And I think we're fine there.
And that's the thing. But they've got to come back, though. You get the 49ers team fully healthy is ridiculous. I mean, it's really good.
Yeah.
Now that we see what we have as far as the rookies are, some of the rookies are down. They're good. Really better than I would have even
What's really even more stupid, Ronbo?
What's that?
What's even more stupid is how many seasons in a row we've been the most injured team in the NFL. It's getting to a level it's absurd. It's noticeable, man.
It really is. I mean, why?
Yeah, I got a question. Sorry to interrupt. Why are you in the Detroit Lions trophy room?
Who?
You. It's so quiet. All I hear is crickets.
Do what? I don't...
Matty, you're outside somewhere, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in my backyard.
Wow, that's beautiful. We can hear the crickets. They are putting on a concert too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're going good.
That's why he's making that joke, because you only hear crickets when there's nothing going on. There's nothing going on in the Detroit trophy case.
Oh, that makes sense.
Steven, that's pretty funny.
Now I got you. Man, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty quick, man. But I was like, man, I'm just not getting the joke. Yeah, I got you. That's funny. I got it. That's funny. Yeah, it's all crickets, Don Burr.
But
yeah, that is funny. Now, the more that I think about that, it's freaking hilarious, man.
It really is. I mean, but Don, he keeps his head up high. He's indignant and proud. He doesn't care if he put his Detroit cap on and walked down the street and had people folded up laughing. I gotta salute. I gotta respect that, Matty.
Yeah, I agree. Yep. Hey.
But yeah,
that's hilarious.
Now, the run game, I'm a little concerned about the run game, but I do like Jonathan Taylor. And I mean, the thing is, he's a big bruising back. He could come in for a couple of plays. I don't want to see CMC. Here's a blessing in disguise, Matty. CMC is going to be relegated to being a wide receiver on numerous occasions for the first 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yes, whatever running back we have is going to see a lot more duty than he would ordinarily. This could work out to our advantage.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah. Well, what do you think about Wilson Jr. back?
Oh! I forgot about him. Wilson Jr. Kyle trusts Wilson Jr. a lot.
He does, dude.
He didn't want him to go.
Him.
Wilson Jr. asked for a trade. They were not going to let him go. He asked for a trade because he wanted to go somewhere where he might be more useful. Because we got CMC, and he knew that was, pretty much going to cut his production down and his opportunities. So he went to Miami. Now he's back because the fans begged him to come back. And he loved the love he got. And so he said, it's a tough decision to make. But
he's going to make some real nice impact. I feel like he's going to just get right back into the scheme of things, man. Like, just kind of like right back where he picked up where he left off.
Right? He's going to be out there trying to prove.
At least that's what I'm hoping.
Exactly. He'll be out there trying to prove that, you guys, I'm back. I mean, I'm down with the plan. I'm a team player. I understand the CMC is CMC.
Yeah, I know the scheme.
I can let him be a wide receiver for a while. I can run that rock. You know this, Kyle. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And we got
he could be a solid number 2 or 3.
Yeah. So, James Wilson Jr.
Yep.
Kleiner. What did I say? Gurindo.
We'll be fine, bro.
Gurindo.
Yeah, Gurindo. I like Gurindo, man. He's coming along.
Another guy who could be out on routes.
Yep. So, yeah, dude. We're fine. Let's just not overreact and let's just let things kind of fall where they might, man. I think we got I think we're set up, man. I think so. They thought about some things, and I think maybe we're a little bit more injury proof maybe than we think we are. I don't know. I'm hoping.
Well, they haven't.
I mean, as far as like depth is concerned.
Yeah. The better thing than it used to be. Remember, Matty, we used to get guys getting taken out, and they're taken out for the season. Now injuries, and they'll be back. Well, the 2 or 3 weeks they'll be back. It used to be that's it. He's out for the year.
Yeah.
So
not anymore. Yeah, things have changed. Things have come a long ways, man. I mean, a long ways. It's crazy.
And this is where Detroit would put their Super Bowl if they had one.
Steven, be nice to Don Burry. He's suffering a left. Matty, we got to go. I will see you Friday.
Yeah.
Matty, keep
Friday.
You love that background. Be in that Friday. All right, that's really comforting.
I'll bring that back with me.
Please.
Yeah, buddy.
I love it.
I will. All right, buddy.
Friday.
Night, fam. Night, Niner fam.
Oh, man. Speaking of 49er Brian, 49er Brian says, do you believe in Sasquatch? Okay, I hate to admit this. I don't talk about this, but every time those specials come on, whatever network that you can find them, there's some channels, they like to do those kind of programs. I always love to watch those guys mysteriously walk through the dark with the hat and the light on top, and they're looking at footprints and stuff like that. I find that stuff fun. I do believe in Sasquatch. I know they put those footprints out there, but still it's fun. He says, I do. This is Brian. He says, do you believe in Sasquatch? I do. He wears a man bun and has 1.8 subs. Rudy! Rudy. Rudy hasn't been on social media. I haven't seen him much lately. I guess the Matthew Stafford scare is concerning him finally to the point he'll shut the bleep up. So that's really kind of nice. Raymond, would you get Raymond? Get in here, man.
Yo.
Raymond. Well, Raymond.
What's up, Ronbo? How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, Raymond, man. How you doing? Because, we go back.
Man, I'm looking all right, man. I'm looking at this red and gold on the screen and make me feel good. I've been watching the game replays the whole week so far.
Maybe next game will be more fun to watch because that one there, Mordecai and Bradley, boy, they made everybody mad. So but you can still there's still some things to look at that are good. Some of the defense. You can look at the mark. I know how you like defensive backs. Marquise Siegel.
Right, yeah.
I know you got to enjoy Marquise Siegel. Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. They've been highlighting him. Yep, I've been watching him. Yep. You know it, Ronbo. I like the defensive back because I'm going to tell you this again. We got to win the game on the defensive side. So I know people worried about offense and want to score and stuff, but you still got to stop the other guys. So
right.
I like defense more. I like defense more than offense. I mean, because if my defense can stop you, my offense can get chance after chance after chance. You see what I'm saying?
I fully
agree.
I
like it that way.
Yeah.
And
always in the Super Bowl, the best defense is what wins. Almost every time.
Right. Yep. And we got Fred, and we got Bosa, and we got the other kid we just drafted.
Mike
Hill. We're looking to fill some holes. So, right. So I want to see that defense be strong, man. When we come out,
Kalia is
to help our offense.
Yeah.
Because we definitely don't got no receivers, Ronbo.
Come on, we got Ricky. He looks good. Ricky been shot. He got street cred. He can get this done.
Man, that's our number one.
For now,
that's our number one right now.
It's true. It's frightening though. But
so we gotta hoop on this defense, man. It's good. The best thing about this is our schedule.
That's a good thing.
In
the first few
You're
weeks.
right. Our schedule give us some time to get Ayuk back out there, man. Ayuk, man, you got to play football, man. I seen him running around out there, so
he just can't
hopefully he get back.
Yeah.
Right. I seen him running though. He ain't limping, so hopefully he'll be ready in the next 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's why he was threatening to come back in week 1, and Kyle Shanahan, well, you need to stop telling people that because you are not. So they're gonna, he could be back somewhere between week 6 and 10.
Damn, that long? I was
he's going to have to
like
go on the IR.
4.
IR means 4 weeks automatically, right? And then he can come out there a couple of weeks and get some burn in, reconnect with Brock, and then he can come back in. See, but you don't want him coming out there and that knee starts swelling up.
Yeah, you're right. Because then it's worth it at that point.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens, man. It's just that's why I'm leaning on the defensive side of the football, man. I'm looking for the bright spots. I don't want to do too much complaining because we ain't start yet. I just want to see that defense. It could get worse. we still got to make it through this damn preseason without no injuries.
We ain't gonna do that.
Shoot, it can get worse. I've seen seasons where we just get depleted, man.
We're damn near there now. Remember last year he called off that trip to New Orleans because the fact is we had too many people getting hurt. And he could have done that this year.
And they said the kicker been kicking, man. They say he ain't missed no kicks, man. What's up with this? So he just a practice player? Why he couldn't kick?
If you missed it, he's talking about Jake Moody. I don't know what's going on with Jake Moody.
I've been listening to reports, man. They say he been kicking good. I'm like, what?
He just needs to get he lost his confidence. I really believe that. And a kicker cannot lose his confidence. If he got it back, we're going to be okay. He's got talent.
I saw some kicker kick a 70-yarder over the
everybody's
weekend.
seen
What
that.
the heck is going on?
And it didn't count because it was a preseason game. Isn't that terrible?
Wow.
70-yard kick. And they wouldn't even try to have it looked
like
preseason
he could have went
game.
from 73.
Well, yeah, he's kicked beyond that.
73 too.
Yeah.
So where's the ball placement on that? Where's the ball placement on a kick that far? What yard line would they be placing that ball at? So where that kicker could kick from? The 50?
Just outside the...
Hell no, the 40?
Yeah, because I forgot about the distance that you have to... He was damn near standing in the end zone, Rick Draven. You know what? I mean, they would have tried that had it not been a preseason game. But he got nothing to lose. Let him see how much leg he's got. Isn't that crazy? How do you see the goalpost? Raymond, do you know how small the goalposts look from where that kicker was? All they look like in the distance is my 2 fingers. And I put the ball in between there, and that ball was right down the middle.
You drilled that shit, too. I was like, whoa, who's this guy? Let me put him on my fantasy team. Jeez.
Oh, if he got cut today, there'd be 32 teams. 31 besides the one who would be leaving.
Oh, he ain't getting cut. That's a wrap. He ain't getting cut. Not making something like that.
We tell Jake Moody good night. If he became available, Jake, we apologize. Listen, your stuff's already been packed. We just got that guy. Jake, you're probably a fan.
Well, I still remember we spent a high round draft pick on this kid, so he better come around like no. Yeah, we spent a high pick on this kicker, so he better start making these kicks, man. Because he really irritated me last season.
You and everybody else.
And I still don't understand why he's still on his roster. But they say he's been doing good this preseason. He ain't been missing. And practice and stuff. Yeah.
You can't throw that in the garbage. You don't even. When you interview a kicker, I need to ask him some questions that he better answer right. I need to know, does he have the cojones to do this job? Because if he wimps and melts under pressure like that, and he hurt his leg, and that may have had something to do with losing his confidence. But I need a guy that just thinks he's all that in a bag of chips. He may be conceited, but that's fine. He's a kicker. I need that.
I know what I wanted to ask you. We probably going to run out of time, man. I wanted to ask you what you think about Shador.
Oh, I'm so happy about that. I am so delighted with what happened to him. I understand the war between Dion and a lot of people still involved with the NFL. But come on, guys, don't pick on his kid. You know he was more than a fifth-round pick.
Quietly, man. I think that's the only kid that's not in a 49er uniform that I'm actually rooting for. I'm kind of rooting for this kid.
I feel sorry for him. Because, come on, he's better than
that.
But
they play us this year, so Shador, when you see them Niners, you know you in trouble, sir. He's going to make you look bad. Every other game, you could do good.
He's not going to start. I don't think so. Because they got Flacco, and Flacco's going to, until he gets hurt, he's going to stay in there. And I don't know. And they got 2 other guys. The Browns got, 5, 6 quarterbacks? I don't know. They're a stupid
he made
organization.
a couple nice throws. I think they're boosting it up a little bit because he made a couple nice throws, but he also made some couple terrible throws out there too. So
that's the rookie in him. I think that could coached out of him because he forgot he wasn't at Colorado for a couple of times. Where you're right, but he doesn't take first string snaps in camp or anything like that.
But he made a couple dives. That pass in the end zone.
Beautiful passes.
I was like, yes, sir.
And nice anticipation. Receivers, they don't know each other that well. And Shador's out there getting the ball to him. I was impressed. So.
Well, I just wanted to chat with you a little bit, Ronbo.
I'm glad you did, baby, because
yeah, you know what time it is. You hear me on this mic, boy. We back, boy. It's back. We back, boy. Yeah, we in here. Well, we got about 3 more weeks, boy. They better be ready.
3 weeks away.
Yep, they better be ready. Come on, defense. We got to win on defense this year, man.
Yeah. That defense looks
really solid. The offensive line ain't going to help us, man. We got to win on defense.
Yeah, I know we do. Number one. But
ain't no help. Ain't no help coming. Ain't no help coming, man. They said somebody got hurt. They put in a seventh rounder, like third stringer dude.
Yeah, Kobe.
Because somebody got hurt.
The thing
Come
is,
on, man.
We can't have 3 and out though. So the offense has got to produce something though. All right, Raymond. Always a pleasure.
All right, Ronbo.
See you Friday.
See y'all later. See y'all later, man. Go Niners, man. We out here, man. Season is here, buddy. Yes. All right, peace.
All right, Raymond. There he goes. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Ronbo.
Tony. There's that dog again. He reminds you of he reminds you of what's the Marketing Pro. Oh, Marketing Pro dog.
It's not the dog.
That's the truck again. I made that mistake the other day.
So, if you wanna grab the next caller, Ronbo, I would have dropped his container off and then I'll be parked up. So grab the next caller. Normally I'm at home by this time, but yeah.
I'll be right back to you. Okay, Tony. You go ahead. Take care of that.
All right, brother.
All right.
Cheers. Thanks.
Oh, I thought that was a dog. Last time I did that. Eric, come on in, Eric.
What's up, Ronbo? How you doing, bud?
Eric, you out in Emerald City. Eric, here we go. It's a few weeks away. Are you feeling butterflies? Are you feeling that tingle you get around this time of year?
I'm getting excited. I'm really getting excited about this season. The more I think about it, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a split. Both home teams are going to win their games.
Probably.
Yeah.
You know? Because I don't know if we're going to be ready for prime time in week 1, but I know you guys have got some things that are going to be exactly what you need. You guys got a good defense. I've already read about that. It's up and coming and looking like it's going to be decent. That's probably what you're going to need. And if you got a run game, although, Eric, it's not Pete Carroll football. What Pete Carroll could do is he would intimidate a team with that defense and then punish you with that run. And you've always had these brutal running backs. It goes on. Marshawn Lynch is not the only guy that could beat a defensive line up. So that's why, and by the time the game is over, you guys don't have 35 or 40 points, but the other team doesn't even have 17. We proved that how many times? And so, you guys wear a team out. Now, this coach is defensively oriented. He's probably, and he's the one who beat us. The Ravens, when they handed us our butt that year before last, when Brock Purdy was prior to that game in the MVP conversation, Baltimore came in and just embarrassed us. And you guys got that coach now, that defensive coordinator. So yeah. I suspect that defense is going to be tough. Yeah. Respect.
It's going to be, I was listening to Smooth tonight. Smooth is sounding really, sounds really good.
He's a tough guy. Because he sounded really bad a couple of weeks ago, and I was getting scared. And now he's back to sounding like Smooth. I love it.
I'm actually kind of glad because there were times where I couldn't quite get on the phone and I missed the show. And I'm glad I missed that because I would have been more worried about Smooth than anybody else.
Yeah.
Because I just lost one of my buddies.
I know.
Yeah, I want him to just beat this because I can't afford to have two in succession.
Yeah, it really wears on you, doesn't it? Ever since I was a kid, though, I had troubles with death and family and friends. I think I was about 14 or 15 before I realized, the only people who are suffering now are those of us who keep them in our memory and in our hearts. He or she is fine. They're not feeling any pain. I just used to rejoice in the fact that I know they're okay now. Because if you've ever, and if watching someone go away like that, it just, you're standing in a room with family and friends and you're crying your brains out. Because I never could contain myself when I saw somebody laying helplessly there and I couldn't do anything to help them. So that's what I'm saying. The pain is on us, those of us who survive, people we love. So that's the only way I can console myself. I hate that.
Yeah.
So
yes,
your friend is right now. He's watching you and he's thinking, Eric, I will see him later.
I got this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or as they say in some of those movies, when they lose somebody and they close the Warriors, especially, they close their companion, or they close the eyes until we meet again. It's another thing I've adopted. Don't say goodbye.
And I know that we're all going to meet up again.
So it's okay. It's okay. That's the way to cope with it. That's a healthy way to cope with it, I think. And it gives you a good feeling,
Yep. So yeah, it's gonna be a good season of football. Really looking forward to both of the meetings this year. Should be two very good games.
Yeah. I got God, week 1, week 2, week 3. You know, it's amazing the transformation we go through mentally as soon as football starts. Nothing like the rest of the year. The letdown after the season ends in February, that goes on for about a month until the draft. The anticipation going into the season. Can you get any more excited than right now? Can't wait. And the season will go by like that. It just rapid fires one week after another because you only got one game a week. So, that's why the weeks go by so quickly.
Yep. And then, I think, I would have loved it if we could have hosted week 18 and you guys hosted week 1. That would have been a lot of fun. But I think at the end of the day, they're actually doing it to favor by having us go down to you guys week 18 because we get kind of the cold weather in like January and whatnot.
I know. And it seems to be progressing. Eric, is it getting colder and cold? What was that, a couple of years ago, I flicked on the channel and I seen a bunch of snow on the field. Looks like where they had cleared out the lines. And is that Seattle? My God. When did they start getting snow like that?
That has only happened like only a handful of times. I mean, that's very well, I think, maybe twice or 3 times.
Right.
Has that ever?
And that snow was thick. I said, wow, just a little bit more to remind you of Buffalo. I thought that was West Coast. What is going on in San Francisco's sister city? Although, in San Francisco, we'll have a couple of real cold spells, but not like that.
Yeah.
So.
I think with might have been my 2019, there was like a month in February where it might have snowed for like a month straight. That was a very long month.
Hey, Eric, you guys, is your car in shape for snow? Because East Coast people, they drive a beater or something like that during the winter months, and they keep their regular car in the garage safe away from, because the salt on the road that they have to apply and all that stuff just eats away at the base of a car just gets killed. So are you prepared for that?
It's not. I mean, I feel like my dad's car is like 4-wheel drive. So if we ever have to go anywhere, that's usually the car we're going to be taking because it can pretty much handle.
It can handle it.
A lot. Yeah.
And Brian says he's got snow going on in Montana.
Oh
no!
Right now?
Yeah, he just said here last weekend here in Montana there was snow. This is where another thing I'll never forget as a kid. The report on the television, the broadcaster says temperatures in Montana dropped down to 5 below zero, and reportedly beef is dying on the hoof. What? I didn't understand what that meant. And then somebody, no, that means cattle. They're losing cattle. What? And of course, there's that child. Well, why don't they bring them inside? I felt so bad. I mean, can you imagine how much money you're losing? Eric, you're raising cattle out in the wide open spaces of Montana, and it gets so cold out there. You know what? For the money I spent on that beef, I tell you what, I'd be out there building fires and putting sweaters and coats on my goddamn cattle. I tell you right now. Whoa! Hey guys, you know how much money I get for each one of them heads? Oh, God, no. So, yeah.
It can be, I think it's very interesting. I had not realized like how cold it would get out here in Seattle, especially during the winter. It gets cold. Not only does it get cold, but it gets wet too.
Ooh, oh, that's treacherous. Eric, we got it. Oh, see, we got to talking about we're talking about places, and we got carried away. We got to go, Eric. Hey, good luck with that weather for now, though, and hopefully it's not cold when we get there.
No doubt.
I'll see you Friday. All right.
Yep, got Kansas City on Friday.
All right. Oh, you guys play what? You're playing Kansas City?
Yeah, we're playing Kansas. Yeah.
Go get him, E. All right.
Have a good night, buddy.
Oh, God. B. Bobby Jones, snow doesn't fall down. It falls up. It falls up. Let's see if Tony's got that dog fixed. Hey, Tony.
Yeah, it's pulled over here, bro.
If that happens again, Tony, I'll be ready. You know, Tony, is that something that's coming undone? Are you going to be okay? Because I can just see you dropping that cargo in the middle of the road. It sounds like, is there a bearing or something? What's going on with that?
No, it's just a squeaky,
The bearing?
like a rubber bush on the cab. You know what I mean? Every time you go up and down, it squeaks because it's rubbing up against metal, and yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Is that a part you can just replace to fix that, or is it something that they're going to the guys got?
Yeah, I've just been so busy. I haven't had time.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't want that truck flipping on you out there. I'm picturing that in my mind. That rubber gives away, the cargo flies off, and there's Tony rolling around. Oh, no, Tony, hold on to the wheel, man. Hold on. God, no.
It's nothing.
You'll be okay. Tony, as you know, and I know you're going to find a way to funnel this right back to Kyle Shanahan, because I enjoy when you do that. But our wide receiver room and the injuries, and I'm starting to wonder myself, along with you probably, as to why we get hurt like this all the time. But we're in trouble.
Right. Let's start with a couple of things. First of all, do they... I mean, I don't know what the strength and conditioning coaches do, but I do know that the one most important vitamin that you could be lacking in for muscle recovery is magnesium. Why don't they send them all? Why don't they send them all for a blood test and see what they're lacking in? Right?
That's an excellent point.
If you look it up, if you're lacking in magnesium, you've got no muscle recovery.
Tony, I should have an entire crew of people that this does not have to be suggested to them. They should be ahead of this before today and before the season even started. Know what keeps a player healthy. Know if he's lacking in nutrients or anything like that we need to find out. Like you're saying, take a blood test and demand that he take in these nutrients or do whatever it takes to keep him from easily getting hurt like they do. And it seems easy.
Yeah, like the poor dude might not even know.
Oh yeah.
Until you get the results back and say, brother, the reason why you're having muscle cramps and all this crap is because, one, you're lacking in sodium, salt,
I was thinking
which
that too.
stops you from cramping up,
Yeah.
and you're lacking in magnesium. So we're going to give you some supplements like they do to the NRL boys after every game. All right,
Really?
Take these, go for an ice bath, and you'll be right.
See, we've never heard anything. Chip Kelly, years ago when he was with us, right? Chip Kelly, actually, and the funny thing about it, it was pissing people off. Chip Kelly insisted that he had somebody in the kitchen or the cafeteria prepare everybody a protein shake. Kelly was worried about recovery, I imagine. And guys were moaning and groaning about that. I said, man, what are you moaning and groaning for? Just drink the damn shake and let's go. Even then I was wondering about that.
Let's have a look at another thing I was thinking about the other day, all right? We'll get to Shanahan a little bit. Who's had the most impact on this team straight away? Robert Saleh.
Oh, okay, I was on the coaching ranks for player. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Without a doubt. It's not even close. Yes.
Okay, Robert Saleh. We all know, and the players how the players, they're so excited that he's come back, and the other dudes that weren't here have heard so much about him.
Yeah.
All right, the impact of his coaching has been immediate. Right now, this
Absolutely.
dopey asswipe, powder puff Chris. All right, how long's he been here? And we always get we got the weakest schedule. All the way through the season, we're going to be clapping our hands and going, yeah, we're on this roll, we're on this, we're on that. But why, for the love of God, doesn't someone in that front office say, okay, boys, you are, but we're going to get stomped on the offensive line when we come up against the best in the Super Bowl? Because that's where we always cop it.
Yeah.
We get through the whole season, and then right at the end, either our quarterback gets his arm broken or he's running for his life during the big game, and no one ever addresses this on this goddamn team. All right? It needs to be addressed.
Yes.
After this season, Powder Puff Chris, if we get stomped again at the offensive line, I mean, you saw what happened to Kermit the Frog. He was running for his life all game, and the Chiefs got flogged, absolutely flogged, because he didn't have an offensive line. What do you think is going to happen to us?
Yeah. We'll look a lot like that, won't we?
Well, yeah, you can win 12 games against mediocre, and, I mean, I know it's the NFL, and I'm not discounting any of that stuff, but you can make your way up to the playoffs and get into the Super Bowl. But then when you come up against the best of the best, your offensive line gets, stomped on, and your quarterback's running for his life. He can't complete a throw. Whose fault's that?
Yeah.
Can't blame the quarterback.
No, not all the time.
Never. What do you mean not all the time?
I mean, there are some times that a quarterback has made the wrong move, but not often. You're right. It's usually 95% of the time it is that he had no protection or somebody blew an assignment or something.
How could you blame Kermit the Frog for getting flogged because he gets smashed every other snap?
Tony, I got to take some responsibility of that. I was praying that they'd beat his ass, but you're right though.
Well, same here. But at the end of the day, when we look at football, we look at it logically. It's not his fault.
No.
He's a quarterback. He needs to be protected.
Yeah, and getting ripped to shreds.
That's right. So we can afford to get someone like Salah, all right, who immediately makes an impact, even in a preseason game. Just throws a couple of wrinkles in there just to show them what's going to happen to the opposition teams. Yeah, we're going to get the ball back for the offense, but is the offense going to be able to do the job? Is the line going to protect Brock Purdy, or is he going to be rolling out to his left or rolling out to his right, or what's going to happen? That's $1 million question.
It sounds like chaos from what you're talking about right now, and that is definitely a fear of every team in the league, especially us on certain occasions. So yeah, Tony, I got no argument to offer on that. That is just.
I mean, don't be surprised, Ronbo, if you're going to be leaving that chair again for.
I'm gonna put a guide up for what my chair, for a movie guide how they used to do, where he's sitting there with the.
And you know who should be jumping up and down the most?
Who?
About this particular scenario?
Who?
Kyle Shanahan. Kyle should be jumping up and down because he should be saying to the Powder Puff Chris, Forrester, he should be saying to him, listen, man, I can't execute my offense because your shitty lineman can't protect my quarterback.
I mean, Tony, bookmark it. We're going to run out of time. As your case, if we were standing in a courtroom, you'd win, and Forrester would be out of here, which may not be a bad idea. Tony, we see you Friday. All right? Good stuff. You always bring a very emotional, passionate argument. I love that.
Shout out to Evan Ellis, Big Show, Papa Dragon, 49er Brian, the resident bastard. Smooth operator, and haven't heard from Flesh Sandwich, Ronbo. Get them all in here, and the rest of the crew. I'll catch you in the next one. But think about what I'm saying, brother.
I fully agree. We can pick it up right from there when we get back Friday. All right, Tony. Have a great day.
All right, bro. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, Tony's right. I mean, even the Dallas Cowboys had a better offensive line. I mean, Dak does a lot of stupid things, but how often do you see Dak Prescott getting sacked? It doesn't happen often. We talk about Jerry Jones, but for some reason, they didn't. Their offensive line is not fantastic, though. They do a decent job. All you probably need is a decent job. And Dak's not scrambling, although he should be, because he has a talent for it. But yeah, although I got a feeling this year's offensive line may be surprising. I don't know why I think that. And I know what you think, because you see the world through red and gold glasses, Ronbo. No, I'm just saying, last year I didn't have a lot of faith in him. I was with everybody else. But this year, I got a feeling some of the people that have been pissing us off for a long time, they're not going to be starting. And we're gradually, and McKivitz has made up his mind that he's going to stop sucking. And Jake Brindle, I don't know what he's going to bring to the table. But the left side of that line, I don't think it's going to be as bad. Trent Williams has leaned out. He's gotten healthier. If it's not Bart, it's going to be Colby. And both of them, I think, may not be that bad. But we got to wait, because I might able to say things like, I don't know what the hell I was thinking in the latter part of August. I mean, what was I talking about? Hey, Steven.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Steven, man, our typical preseason. Well, maybe not so typical because the names have been changed to protect some of the innocent. But there's still same activities are going on, and the list that reads as long as it does includes way too many receivers and defensive linemen. Those are too bad. And the offensive line, we just got our first ouchie today. Ben Barch hurt his hand. The secondary's not. I don't think the secondary's that bad. We got a couple of guys who come back shortly. But
I think our defense is good. Yeah. Our secondary is pretty damn good.
Yeah, and we got guys,
especially with Robert Saleh as center.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like it's just, and that's what they needed. That's what they need, a coach that can get them amped up to ready to play.
Yes.
Oh, some dumbass like Nick Sorensen. Oh boy.
Because the players knew they knew more than Nick Sorensen. You could see it in their demeanor.
Yeah. If you can't respect your coach, you're not going to play good. You're just going to be like, well, whatever. Well, this guy doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah. So let's keep it.
Okay, he was a corner coach or like some wellness guy. I don't know what kind of coach he was, but he definitely did not deserve that position. He obviously got that position probably from knowing somebody or kissing someone back, because he definitely had no idea what he was doing out there.
Yeah.
But I see you like that joke about the Detroit Lions, though. That's for sure.
Lions, man. Don, you hurt his feelings. He hasn't came back yet. Usually he always takes one shot anyway. So, but yeah, Steven.
I always take one shot because he's always in here like, oh, Detroit for everybody. And I'm like, well, whatever.
Oh, man, him and Texas Boy hold hands as they come skipping in here. Each and every show, here they come. God.
I don't know why Texas Boy is talking. Y'all signed like a really mediocre quarterback. So, like, I mean, it's the stupidest part, bro. Every time Dallas resets the market, for what reason? For a mediocre talent to do absolutely nothing every year. Oh, this is our year. We're going to go to the Super Bowl. No, you guys don't.
No, Cowboy fans are starting to get hip to that. They're not. Cowboy fans have stopped doing that. You notice you can't find a Cowboy fan that's sure he's going to the Super Bowl anymore.
Here's the thing. It took the Cowboys this long to realize, hey, Jerry Jones might actually be a bad owner. Jerry Jones might actually be making bad decisions. Hey, Dak Prescott is actually a bad quarterback. Took him how many seasons and how many years of first-round playoff exits?
And the thing is, the real strange thing is, they had a couple of double-digit wins. They had a couple of 12-5 seasons, only to get just manhandled in the playoffs. I mean, that beating that Green Bay put out on the year before last, that was an embarrassment to the entire state of Texas.
The only thing positive to come out of Texas, Ronbo, I'll be real. The only thing positive to come out of Dallas specifically was the fact that the NFL ruling switched to where it's like, oh, if you have like a tied season, you can't squeak by into the playoffs versus a team that's actually really good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember Dallas used to get into the playoffs with an 8-8 record?
Yeah, playing 500 ball.
Or like
9-8. Right.
Yeah, 9-8 record.
9-8 used to be able to get you,
like,
and then they changed the
you guys
rules. Yeah, that was fair because I mean, if Detroit, was I going to use Detroit as an example? Let's go that division, and let's use the Bears.
Let's go to the Eagles. Let's look at the Eagles because
the Eagles win the division. Okay, and then the Cowboys. Okay, go ahead, use the example. But you can't have a team that outplayed the team that won the division over in Dallas with a 9-8 record.
Exactly.
And then the team over in the other division won 3 or 4 more games more, but they were second place, so they weren't eligible for a wild card. So
it made no sense, man.
It took
and
a
that's why I
long
was like,
time
that's
for
the
them to
only thing
realize that,
positive
too.
to come out of Dallas.
I mean, it took forever for them to realize that. I think
Yeah,
most fans
exactly.
do better
Because
than
how many times did the NFL go by every year and the Dallas Cowboys made it to the first round of playoffs just to walk right out? Literally, I'm not even joking. They didn't even try. They're like, okay, well, this is our Super Bowl. Well, we're not going to win, but hey, at least we got here, right?
And got your brains beat out. So yeah. So if that's all that matters.
Every season, the Cowboy fans are like, oh, this is our year. This is our year. It's like, oh yeah, this is your year for that first round exit again, huh?
Well, we don't we don't play the Cowboys this year, do we? Do we play the Cowboys?
I hope we do.
I don't.
I hope we do. To Dak Prescott, I'll see you guys in the NFC Championship.
That's the NFC.
He's crazy. That Ninja Turtle is crazy.
I think we do play the NFC East. Don't we play everybody in the NFC? No, maybe not. No, because we don't play Washington.
No, we don't. Thank God. But
I know, right?
you know, I can't. The audacity.
Hey, respect, right? Know they're going to be tough. But Adam Peters knows the 49ers as well as anybody in the league, right? And I don't like.
I mean, shit. He practically built the team.
Yeah.
He practically built the team himself. He knows all the aces in the hole and everything.
Yeah. If we sweep the Arizona Cardinals this year, I'm going to be one of the happiest men in the world. Because at this point in the season,
Kyler Murray's going to die. Me, man. He's going to die. This year, that boy is not running. He is. If he runs, if he goes even 4 yards out the line of scrimmage, he will feel the wrath.
Nick Martin's having his problems.
Him getting away for free.
Hey, Nick Martin's having his problem, but we got guys that can meet. They can meet him on that edge now. Yeah, he come racing around that side now. And there'll be somebody over there. So between Martin and Marquise Siegel, there will be people there waiting on him. So yeah,
that big ass helmet he puts on his shoulders, man, that thing will come flying right off.
Oh man, up to the top. Also, who's that other guy we got? Oh. Look out for Kalia. You know, God, he can move that big
Kalia Davis.
Yeah.
That boy is like a moving bowling ball. Man.
He was a linebacker. Some of these linebackers that get big like that are perfect. Perfect.
Kyler Murray, please. Please. Come over here.
One of them 290 to 300-pound dudes fall on you.
Well, you know what?
You don't want to see him hurt, but still.
I'm going to go back to this. What's crazy to me is the audacity of Dak Prescott to go up to Matthew Stafford and say, we'll see you guys in the NFC Championship. Bro, you will never see that NFC Championship. The day the Cowboys make it to the NFC CG is the day Christ himself comes back.
He'll walk the earth. I mean, he's supposed to be coming back for a long time. That would be the day.
That will be the day. They will never, and I'll say this again so that way Texas boy can hear. The Cowboys will never in this lifetime or in the next lifetime see the NFC CG, and neither will the Rams. Those two teams will never meet. Ever.
No, that's not. There's no way that's going to happen. think we got to roll. I mean, let me see you Friday. We're going to predict what's going to happen. Well, we don't need to predict what's going to happen. It's a preseason game. But we can talk about what we expect. So there you go. We can do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we always start off slow in the preseason, man. First game was never really good to watch. We were just like, okay, we get to see all the third and rookies play. And then second game we see some superstars, and then the last game we see the superstars. And then what was it?
We'll see the Chargers. All right. So we got to pull up though.
Yep.
Friday, and let's take up where we left off here.
Okay, Ronbo. I'll see you.
Fam. Good night.
All right.
Roman and Scotty going at it. I mean, it sounds like Scotty's got Roman in a chokehold. Ellis! Yeah. Let's see what's going on. Legit? Oh, Legit. Legit. I'm going to change your name to Legit Legit. Come on in, family. Talk to you in a minute. Come on in here.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo? And it's you got it right. It's legit.
Yeah,
like
legit. Production put it up, and they left the W out and put it back in all of a sudden. But I said legit. Oh, legit. Legit is too.
Yeah, like
too legit.
Yeah, too legit to quit.
It's got a nice ring.
I haven't called in a while, man. So.
Well, a lot of us are traumatized from what happened in the year before last Super Bowl. There's some people that really couldn't get over that. I know a lot of people now. Man, you still supporting the 49ers? Man, why you gonna ask me that? No, man, I'm just saying, man, because they ain't gonna hurt my feelings no more. I know, but if you're gonna love your 49ers, you gotta go down. It's a marriage, bruh. Man, for better or worse, rich or poor, we gotta wait. But everybody ain't made like that, so But Legit, tell me what's on your mind, what's been on your mind, and we got a receiver issue going on with a lot of guys getting hurt. But as tonight brought up by Smooth, we got a lot of receivers. Knowing Shanahan, he's going to figure something out for us. I truly believe that. But what are you thinking?
Well, the first thing I want to say is Niners could beat everybody.
There you go, Don Burr.
Can't beat nobody.
I got to remember to say that next time he calls in here. God, that's perfect. The answer to Don Burr.
Yeah, they're NFC, but I like to meet them in the playoffs, so we can just beat them like a drum. You know what I mean?
Hey, remember last time we met them, Legit? Remember that? Scared the Jesus out of me. They were seriously tough. We got away with a miracle play by BA. The ball. What are the odds of the ball bouncing off a defender's head into the hands of the receiver that was finally found a way to get behind him? We got blessed that day.
And that's why Niners could beat everybody.
Yes. Coming up this year, that's
no. But to your question, Romo, the receiving room. I'm old school. I always got to go back to what the Williams formula is. That all these young receivers, this is a life opportunity. So if you really want to be great, you got to go out there and just do it. Don't get nervous. So I wish all the rookies the best. I hope they're healthy, but I don't want the stage to be too big for them. I want them to seize the moment, and sometimes you just got to do that. And there might be a gem that comes out of that. But all the rookies, back in the days, we had a backfield that was all the rookies.
Yeah.
And so they came through. So why can't it be this again? So in other words, I'm just wishing them luck, man.
You ain't got to trust them.
Trust them.
Yeah.
Don't baby them because Shanahan always babies rookies. Just throw them in there.
I know, right? Just sit down and learn. Yeah. But he learned last year when you seen Mustafa come out on the field. We're talking about exactly what you're talking about, Legit. You don't know him like Shannon. You think you know him because you got a policy about rookies. Drop the friggin' policy and put him out there and at least take a look first. If you do that, then I'll sit back and I'll just be quiet about it. As everybody would, right? He isn't ready. Okay, clearly he's not ready. Take him out before he causes any damage. It's not, maybe every now and then he will cause severe damage, but you needed to know. Now we know Mustafa is a legitimate badass. Look at him. He got hurt in the last game of the regular season. That was unfortunate. That was stupid. I'm not even sure if he should have been out there, but that's hindsight. So when he gets back, we got a backfield now that is going to contain one guy in the second season and one guy just getting started. And just like you said, just got discovered. Marquise Siegel is impressing everybody in the area that can see him. So there you go. We're set at safety.
Yeah, definitely. And then, like in the world of boxing, I'm a big boxing fan, and there's been world champions that fought grown men that were 17, 18 years old. So, and that's straight blows that they're throwing at each other. And they went through the whole thing, and it was harder to win championships back in the days.
Yeah.
And they won the championship. So in football, if they're grown men, you're a grown man. You got to go out there and perform. And if you give them an opportunity, you might be surprised that some of these rookies might find out that they're better than some of the veterans. But if they're not, then you found out that they're not. But don't deny the opportunity. And maybe this is a blessing in disguise.
Yes.
Since we're short in receivers, that maybe something's going to happen. So I always got to look at the positive side.
Absolutely. And there usually is a positive side, but you've got to wake up and smell the damn roses. You're not going to know a thing unless you smell them. I love your analogy with the boxers, because one of the greatest of all time. No. The greatest of all time was just a kid. I mean,
exactly.
We didn't win it against Sonny Liston, Muhammad Ali. Oh, people hated him, right? Ali went there and became famous.
Yep.
I've watched that movie.
And he was going against all kinds of other stuff outside of the ring, and he still did it. So again, I understand that the stage might be too big, but some are like hungry. So just let them loose, but don't put in their mind, it's football. Throw it to them, see what happens, and run. If there's a veteran that's trying to tackle you, run his ass over. Fuck it. Yeah. You know what I mean? It don't matter if he's a veteran; he could get trucked. Sure. And if you truck him, that might say, "Damn, he just trucked the Hall of Famer."
Right.
And then that could lead to them saying, "You know what? We just unleashed a monster and a couple of monsters."
Exactly.
But if you tell them, "Oh, don't do it. Sit him down. We're going to wait until next year." Come on, man. Give them a chance, especially because we're undermanned right now. Hopefully everybody comes back, because ideally we want to be at full strength.
We need depth. Yeah, because guys get hurt.
Yeah. But if we're understaffed, it's a blessing. Don't look at it like a bad thing. Look at it as an opportunity for these young guys to shine. So that's my optimistic look at stuff.
No,
and Niners could beat everybody.
We're going to find out, too, because, see, Jordan Watkins, he just needs a couple of – we found out that on an INT that Mac Jones threw, Jordan ran the wrong route. See, these are the things – Jordan Watkins can play. He clearly showed that, right? But he's still going to have rookie blankouts. So he's got to go through that. Let him go through that now. In preseason then.
Just like Rice.
Yeah, because he'll have –
Rice. Remember Jerry Rice?
Oh, Jerry was a joke. And all of a sudden he became just
he dropped the ball. He would run with the ball and drop it right out of his hands.
That was fear talking. You see, Jerry always said, because Jerry Jones had no straight line speed, but Jerry had adrenaline speed. If defenders are bearing down on you trying to hurt you, you can move your ass then.
And then he had a messed up haircut. They used to call him Fifi. and everybody used to make fun of him. But then he took his lumps. They made fun of him. And now he's the number one receiver of all time. What were people saying? He dropped the ball while he was running. Yeah. But look where he's at right now. It's not where you start, it's where you end up at.
Exactly right. Remember his training? I understand that his father, somebody was a bricklayer. They threw bricks.
Oh, hell yeah.
Can you imagine catching a brick from a distance? What the human body can do. Damn.
And if his hands Lions were able to do that, and his dad didn't say, "Oh, he's a rookie." His dad said, "Here goes a brick."
Yes. Good to hear from you. We got to go, though. Let me. If you got time Friday, I'll get back in there. Be looking for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back, Ronbo. I haven't been. I've been listening, but I just haven't been jumping in. Okay. I just got to get myself back in. But I just want to wish the Niners an exciting, season, and we could surprise people. And we need a little bit of a couple of breaks in there. But hey, anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. That's the way I look at it.
Absolutely. All right, my man. We're going to see you Friday because you just said you would be back, and I'll be looking for you, legit. All right.
Okay, I'll be back. Okay, have a good night, man.
You too, fam.
Okay, take care, man. All right. All right.
Let's go check it. Let's see what else. Alice, you ready? Papa J, I see you, man. Alice, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
What's happening?
There you go. Alice, we're sitting up here crying like I do, and anytime something goes wrong, the sky is falling, and every time I look up, I'm afraid to look at my notifications. When I seen Jordan Watkins the other day, it looked fine on the field, and then he woke up. What is he like? Jordan's got that young man body at, what is he, 21, 22, 23, something like that. And he didn't know he was hurt. How do you not feel a high ankle sprain until the next morning? And they brought him in. They checked out. Jordan, you got a high ankle sprain. Really? I played the whole game, coach. Really? Well, it hurts, though. These guys, man, I love it. Maybe he'll heal up pretty quickly, though. So, because I feel good about him because I think he might be, and remember when Neo walked in amongst all those people, he might be the one. We need for him to heal up so we can see, though. But yeah, I got a lot of faith in him. I know Ricky's going to be fine. Because I was thinking we might be okay until BA could get back in week 6. Kyle Shanahan's telling me, well, I'm going to tell y'all right now, he ain't coming back. At probably week 6 is the earliest, and possibly week 10. I don't know. So they paid him a lot of money. That's what 49ers are concerned about BA, I guess. We can't come and have him come back out and get hurt right away. But Ellis, your assessment of that wide receiver room now that Ricky Pearsall is wide receiver 1. I mean, he's a good ball player, but wide receiver 1, that should have waited for a little while longer at least.
I mean, it's a bit spooky, man. It sounds a bit spooky.
And we got 3 weeks before the season starts too, Ellis. We could be down a couple more bodies. Oh, let me knock on wood. Let me talking, Ronbo. Shut the bleep up. All right. Whew, man.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, we have. I mean, who wants it? Who wants to eat? Who wants to play? So really, this is just an opportunity for, the guys who've been, like, right now would have been a great time to have what's his name playing, Chris Connolly.
Oh, yeah.
Connolly
just retired yeah.
He just retired. Yeah, but he just retired. But he could play. Kyle just didn't really use him that much. But he was a dependable wide receiver. You know what I mean? Kyle just utilized him for what he saw his value in, really, and only put him in when he had to.
Special teams. Which is he was our best guy. You send Chris downfield, and he'd get it done when they were doing it. Good job.
Yeah. We just worked out Frank Darby, who played at Arizona State with Brandon Ayuk and Ricky Pearsall today.
Okay.
Yeah, Frank Darby. Yeah, the Falcons drafted him, and he just didn't really have a good, I guess, experience there with them. But he's a big, tall, and fast. He's an athletic receiver. He's a big guy. I would like to have him on the roster, but sometimes these guys aren't really ready. Got to slowly work them in to the team and the offense, and just trying to get him in. But I think they need to hold on to him. They got Malik Turner back. I know Kyle liked Malik Turner a lot. Who the Seahawks had, I guess.
but we had him like the last 2 years, I want to say off and on, practice squad. He got a few snaps with us. I think the season before last or something like that. So that's one of the receivers whose name I recognize. But, so Kyle's basically bullshitting, which he lies. Him and Kyle lies the most. John tries not to lie, and he tries to be as honest as he can. And then also, he'll hide, he'll hold the cards to his chest. But Kyle, he lies all the damn time. Now, he knew for a fact that Jauan Jennings was not playing because of the contract shit and not his calf.
Yeah.
So now it's starting to slowly come out. They're having talks, and it's not. So this is money motivated.
Close to a deal. Yeah.
This isn't Jauan being hurt with the calf. They just try to find something so it doesn't become a spectacle or something to highlight and to, tower over the Niners, and to be a laughable moment. So they're bullshitting us, but, everybody's not dumb. So clearly it's not because Jauan's injured. But with that being said, they might just need to make his ass play. And if he don't want to play, then have him sit down. I mean, you got to play hardball with somebody. You've been giving in to everybody else. Not saying that I want to, because I actually like, Jauan overall as a player a little more than Brandon Ayuk, considering the lack of maturity and the sissy la behavior that's been going on, for the last, 2 seasons or whatever behind the scenes. So I really don't want to have to do that with him, but they can't, if you guys aren't going to have money to pay him. Like, this is the thing. Kyle's talking about money, and he's saying, oh, well, we don't want to, out of desperation, we don't want to sign guys now. Yeah. And, because of the cap. But look, give him a 2-year extension. Give him, give him a nice little bonus to where he can have some money this year and then, find it out for both you guys next year. So then it's just a 2-year obligation. And then both sides can kind of get the most out of it. You know what I mean? It'll give Jauan an edge to be able to bust his ass this year, play hard, essentially put the wide receiver room on his back, him and Ricky Pearsall, with George and whatever other contributors that want to be there. Jordan Watkins when he gets ready. And then look, after this season, if you guys, if something's finicky about the contract and Jauan wants to go elsewhere, then have an out for both parties. And then that way you just get paid some money this year for sticking it out, give him the 13 this year or whatever it is that he wants, and just figure it out to get him here for one season. Cause we can't go in there with it just being Ricky Pearsall, wide receiver 1. He gets injured too quickly. He's already shown, he's shown flashes of being a good player. However, if his ass can't be healthy, then he's essentially useless. Because it's each snap, everybody's at the edge of their seat. And between him and Jacob Cowing, it's like shit. We may not have either of them by week 2 or 3.
I know,
right? at the rate that they're going with the injury stuff. So bring Jauan in.
Isn't that the truth?
We really can't be choosy right now.
So
we really honestly can't be choosy right now.
I so agree with you. Don't start dragging. You guys did well with contracts. Don't start now. Do something with Jauan now. If you're not going to keep him, don't BS him forever. It's a distraction for the rest of the club. Do something that makes sense. Don't just let it continue to fester and it's going to get infected and go ruin everything. Come on. This is a routine.
Look, and it's become routine, and it's been normalized. These tendencies. I think the only thing that doesn't work in Jauan's favor is that, look, dude, you signed an extension last year. Yeah. So why are you trying to play this shit right now? Like, make it easier. Make it easier on yourself. Make it easier on the team. If you love it here, just say, hey, give me a 2-year extension. Give me, I want X amount. Don't be greedy, because then what you could turn around and do is use what all you did this season as a trade chip to get you really paid with another team. And then look, he can up his stock. We can trade him for more, get more for him, and he can also get paid more from another franchise if they choose not to keep him. Then it works out for both.
And that's exactly
because right now everybody's screwed.
And if we're not on a notice
right now, everybody's screwed.
I know. Well, else we got to go. I'm gonna tell you what though, they're gonna have that worked out by Friday.
They better get today, man. They
might get it today.
They better get that shit together right away, quick, fast, in a hurry, because we knocking on September here, coming pretty soon, and I don't give a shit what happens in the preseason. What I care about is what happens week 1 against them Seagulls. Yeah. So, all right. Cut the shit.
Okay.
All right, family. Appreciate you. Shout out,
you,
yes, sir. Shout out production, man. Thank you both for the platform. And shout out Tony Tone, Show, Frank, man. Shout out, what did I say? Did I say Dragon Family?
Oh, well, you did now.
Shout out Brian. Yeah, man. Shout out all the family. Shout out to Chad. Keep it lit, man. Hey, man. It's always a roller coaster, baby, so just strap up.
There you go.
All right, fam.
There you go. It's Coach and Dad of the Year. Alice, it's your Friday, fam. All right.
All right, man.
Thanks, fam. And Charles, perfect, Charles. Charles, would you get in here, please, so I can talk about Demo? Every time I see Charles, I get all excited about Demo. Charles and I, 3 years ago, 4 years, maybe. Demo's with us. This is 5th year. Charles talked about Demo like Demo had a tail. And I didn't say much because Demo wasn't, I wasn't all that big of a fan yet. And then later, next year, all of a sudden, Demo started coming around. And he started getting better and better. But my man Charles, he stuck to his guns and he continued that same consistent energy. And now Demo's running around talking about, I'm going to get defensive back of the year.
Oh, no, I heard that. He did that interview with Richard Sherman.
Yeah.
But after this preseason game, we had Chase Lucas and Darrell Luter Jr. They showed promise.
Yeah.
Demo, he got 1 more year on this contract. They're gonna trade him. They're gonna cut him loose.
So Charles is gonna stick to it too. Hey, I gotta tell you, Charles, I love me some Lucas though. I'm worried about him though.
I know, man.
Because he could be the victim.
Man, he was. Oh yeah, man. Man, we've never had a cornerback like that, man.
That energy level.
I can't wait to see him in stout play.
Oh,
I know he.
Oh, man. But it looks like he may, if he goes to practice squad, somebody's going to pick him up really quick. Because just people you cannot stash on the practice squad, Charles. Yeah, Valdez cannot be on the practice squad. Chase cannot be on the practice squad.
Oh, yeah.
You put Stanton on the practice squad if you keep him. The team is going to be, the mouth is going to be watering, Charles. Oh, the 49ers got a lot of people on their practice squad. Let's go check that out right now. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I don't know what we're going to
do. I still can't believe they got rid of a 6'4" wide receiver. I forget what his name is. We let him go like 2 weeks ago.
Isaiah Nair.
What happened with him?
Oh, he wasn't consistent. According to what they say, he wasn't consistent. What we saw in that first week, that was the best he had done since then, up until recently. And then they said, well, he's... How do you figure that out right quickly, though? You don't want to work with him, though, Charles?
Man,
you guys don't want to work with him a little longer?
He wasn't consistent in doing what?
I don't know. They didn't. The report didn't specify. They said he was inconsistent. He didn't do anything beyond that day. That was the last highlight play that he's done. But for since then, he hasn't been doing much. I have a feeling, you know how Brock Kyle is. Isaiah, let me talk to you for a minute. Listen, I need for you to block on that play. That was, if you're not going to block, ask the rest of the guys how I feel about that. You got to block. And so I feel he might have fell into that trap.
I mean, I just, man, about wide receivers with the 49ers. I mean, Kyle, he likes to railroad. He likes to run his wide receivers into the ground, man. They gotta turn into running backs or fullbacks and block. If you don't want to do that, you can't be on Kyle's team. you have to be the ultimate team player in order to get playing time. You got to be a blocker. You got to. I mean,
don't care how good you can catch the ball. If you don't do this, and this, you can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to do that, hey. But I hope he goes to a team, man. That I already knew. Just seeing Kyle play, coach, over the years. I mean, I already knew. I saw 6'4", 230, 220 pounds, 4'4". Hey, he wasn't gonna stay long. Kyle, he don't even like those players, man. Those players, they don't.
Speedy, he cut. There was a turn man we had a few years ago. Dude was electric in preseason. Kyle cut him. Why? Well, that's all he can do. Oh,
yeah.
Really?
He don't like tall receivers, tall, agile, speedy receivers like that. He inherited Jones.
Well, BA fits that though. I mean, BA's like that, but I don't.
Yeah, but he's what 6'1".
No, I mean, as far as agile and real athletic.
What 190? He's 190. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not 220. So I mean, I don't like.
But somebody in chat said that Nair may be back on the practice squad after the cut. Maybe. I would think.
No, somebody signed him
already.
Yeah, somebody signed him already.
Damn it.
Yeah, somebody signed him. They ain't gonna sign him again. I don't know why they released him. I mean, they could have. Look, man. Anytime you get somebody like that, man, you could have done something with him. I mean, if they signed St. Equiminius, they could have kept him.
Yeah, well,
I mean, he's better than. Yeah, he's better than him.
Equiminius is Equiminius getting paid though. Equiminius is on the IR.
Yeah, for what?
Equiminius came on in.
Being tall?
For being tall. Yeah.
What's his injury? What's his injury?
I didn't even see it specified. I just
look, man. Everybody that goes on an IR is not injured.
No, I know.
Everybody.
That's a storage unit.
That's a storage unit.
49ers been using that for a storage unit for years.
Man.
So Tariq Owens, though, William Roberts says, how do you feel about Tariq Owens is quietly doing
is he still on the team?
Yeah, he makes a play just about. The reporters always report Tariq Owens made another play. Nobody thinks anything of it because he's, you figure he's only there because he's the son of a Hall of Famer, right? T.O.'s son. So, but he's making plays.
He's making plays with the third string?
Fourth.
Okay.
I don't know what string. A lot of times they don't say, but I imagine you're right. He ain't playing with the first stringers.
Did he play in the last game?
No. Hey, fam, did anybody remember seeing Tariq in the game? I didn't.
I didn't see him. I didn't watch the whole game. I mean, when they took Matt Jones out and they put the other guy in after him, and he acted like he was new. He couldn't move the offense. I mean, I quit watching after that.
We got
it wasn't even worth watching.
Yeah, Bradley and they already told Mordecai to say goodnight. I mean, them two.
I'm disappointed in. I'm disappointed in Bill. I mean, I thought Bill was going to come in. I thought he was going to be a really good pass rusher.
Charles, he looked good though the other day. Didn't you think so?
Yeah, but he's playing against like third or fourth stringers.
I know.
I thought he was going to be coming from Georgia, man. I thought he was going to be.
Right? Same here. Yeah. You from Georgia?
I know.
What's the matter?
I know, man. So I think that's one of the reasons why another reason why they picked Williams is they probably wanted to pair him with Bill and see if they can light a fire with Bill, but Bill, he just he just ain't got it.
I thought he looked.
And I mean, this is the second player. I mean, the guy they drafted before him was in the second round with the guy out of USC.
USC. Drake
Jackson. Drake Jackson. I mean, they keep losing all these second round, third round draft picks. I mean,
but the fifth round pick, that's money. That's amazing.
Yeah, I know, man. The fourth and fifth and sixth round picks, they they are automatic. Oh, he got 50. Okay, he good. He good. He is good. He's gonna start.
It's crazy. And we made jokes this year. Man, we don't need any first, second, or third round pick. I mean, I'm looking
I know. I heard
round
that.
Round four, Jordan Watkins and C.J. West.
I know.
Round 5,
C.J.
Jordan
West
James,
is a monster, man.
Marquise Siegel. Right? Round 7,
And
Connor
then,
Colby.
and then
Junior Bergen.
the second round draft pick this year. He looked like he was drafted in the 7th round.
Alfred.
He looked like he should have been drafted in the second. He make no impact.
Oh, I've been trying to reserve anything. I'm trying to give him a chance because he was standing around on the sideline trying to get paid and didn't do a damn thing. And now he still ain't doing a damn thing. And he's been out how many weeks already? Oh man. So, Charles, we gotta go.
When I saw he came from Texas, I was like, oh no. I mean, Texas just got in the SEC. They don't even count. I said, why would you draft somebody from Texas? I mean, they don't really play, top quality talent. So for you to gauge, his strength, his power, athleticism against quality talent, I didn't like it. So I really.
Charles, he may be. Yeah. We met for auction soon. Charles, we really do have to go though. Let me. I'll see you Friday. Hope we got some time. Always appreciate talking to you. Get in here, will you? See you Friday. I love you, fam.
All right.
I got you. All right. Hey, Anthony, would you get in here, please? Didn't mean to make you wait. Me and Charles got carried away.
What it do, Ronbo?
Anthony, is what it did. We've lost too many people. Texas boy that came back in here.
Ronbo.
Yeah.
Ronbo.
Yes.
These people need to understand when they say Isaiah Neal was inconsistent, meaning when the pass came on, he disappeared, Ronbo.
Totally. I can't
believe what I'm saying?
I can't believe that though. He looked good. How you gonna look good like that and then all of a sudden just look like poo-poo? I just couldn't believe it. It made no sense.
So then they try to downplay T.O.'s son, but T.O.'s son actually been making plays, Ronbo, even when the pass came on.
See?
See what I'm saying?
I knew I wasn't just hearing things.
I thought now I had that one great catch, Ronbo. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that's before the pass came on. When the pass came on, he was inconsistent. You didn't hear nothing else about it.
That means he might be a candy ass because you know
what I'm saying?
A couple of bang, bang, and you all of a sudden you don't feel like playing no more. Remember our other premier wide receiver could have been Dante Pettis. They smacked Pettis to the ground a couple of times. He couldn't play the ball no more.
Rambo, look at my boy though.
Who?
They talk when Kyle Shanahan say, I tell you, Marquez Siegel gonna be starting, Rambo. Watch what I tell you now.
I'm listening. I'm watching.
Marquez Siegel gonna be starting, Rambo.
It's pretty much
already. You know why, Rambo?
He's quick and he's aggressive.
When the last time we have a strong safety that can cover that much ground, Rambo?
And knock the bejesus. That boy, man.
And you put him out there with Mustafa.
Oh! And Mustafa's got that kind of blinding speed, too.
That's right. Ooh. And they would not, Rambo, as you always say, that them two would knock the bejesus out of you, Rambo.
I'm telling you. But
them two don't play, Rambo.
It's a Robert Saleh defense. If you can't move your ass.
That's right.
You can't play on my defense.
Yeah, Rambo. As for Alfred Collins, man, they got to understand that man missed OTAs. He way behind the 8 ball, remember? But watching him playing these games, Rambo, he started to get better and better and better. You know why? Because he got to catch up, Rambo.
I'll wait. I just haven't been happy so far, but I'll wait. Because, Anthony, I just wonder, you think to yourself, if I had that kind of size, oh, man. They'd be talking about, man, is that the Hulk? They can't stop me. But, we'll see. He's got to get past that.
And then my other man, the Hulk is out there. Meanwhile, he dismantling people, right?
CJ! I knew he was going to be a dog. I could see it immediately. God, he's good.
Remember, you saw young he looked though.
I know. Him and Valdez. They look like they're 17 or 18, and they talk like it, too. That's so funny. And then they got these huge bodies. It's funny, isn't it?
I mean, he's huge, Romo.
I know.
But he got a baby face though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I noticed that about him and Valdez. I see these guys are absolute assassins. They don't look mean at all. But when you get them on the field, better believe it, they are. But you was high on Valdez too. No, now you look at you got Valdez, you got CJ.
Yeah. And they asked Kyle today about Siegel starting. He said he most definitely got a chance to start.
Instead of saying he's got work to do, he just went ahead and said, "Oh yeah."
That's right. Kyle, I'm trying to tell you, Rumble. When we first dropped that boy, and everybody was talking about up and stuff. I was like, and you know what I told you, Rumble? I said, Rumble, ain't nobody talking about Mocha Siegel. I said, Rumble, that boy right there is tough.
You called it. Siegel will not be seated. No. He is starting. And I believe day one.
Rumble, what's called? He's small too. He like he about, Burgess look like he about 15, 16 years old.
I know, man. I forgot about him. You know, some of these guys, I want to see their ID. How old are you really?
Yeah, I know that the day they were interviewing, he was talking. I was like, this dude don't look he older than my nephew.
But you know, as long as they work hard, look like they do on the football field, he can look like that's fine, you know. But, you know, you 2 years out, they don't have, for sure, they don't have that grown man strength yet.
You know what, Ronbo? You know what I like about that, Ronbo?
What?
He gets us on the other good sides of the field to play from, Ronbo. That's something we ain't had in a while, Ronbo.
I know, right? Both those guys can get up. And that's why this is the Kyler Murray antidote. Anthony, this is why I love it so much. Kyler come running around there talking about, and all of a sudden you go look up and see them jerseys flying with him. Hey, Kyler, what do you introduce to Marquise Siegel? There was a two more, too, we got that quick, too. Man, Kyler running around there talking about waving at the audience at the Levi Stadium.
Yeah, you do that this year, Rambo.
Do that again. Do it again.
Hey, Rambo, I went back and watched the game. Them blitzes and stunts and twists with Solid was sitting, Rambo. Oh, my goodness.
That's why
I said, boy, look at him, boy.
That's why I'm worried about Chase Young. Does anybody, all those guys are also faster than Chase, but does anybody execute like Chase? My God, he read that gap so perfectly. And I mean, Bo was sitting there, what the? And he didn't see it. It was a flash move. And Bo had to throw the ball away. Referee come, I'm sorry, Bo, that's a intentional grounding, baby. That's a touchback. Oh, God, yes. I
mean, Marquez, he covered so much ground on Rambo.
I know.
You can put him in strong safety in Rambo, and he just takes over that.
And I'm also going to use him as a spy. We don't usually do that. But for guys like Lamar, Kyler, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? We got
and Rambo, long as we got good safety back there like that can cover the ground like that, Rambo.
Yeah.
If our pass rushers start coming in on these cover, make them throw that ball up, Rambo. Oh yeah. Another thing people don't know about Marcus, he's a ball hawk, Rambo. He's a ball hawk, Rambo.
I'm telling you right now, Anthony, you combine that speed with D. Winters, who looks like he's lost his mind. I'm telling you right now, this defense is going to be fast and furious. How many episodes have you done on that show already? Anyway, the next episode's coming up in Santa Clara.
And I like Demo. Demo say he's going to be all pro, baby.
Fam, we gotta hang it. Hey, Anthony, I'll see you Friday. All right?
All right, Rambo. Appreciate you, Rambo.
Appreciate you, fam. I'll see you Friday.
All right, Rambo.
I'll be some Anthony. Tony A.T.L. Tony's working Texas boy. Oh, wait. Texas boy. How rough is it to be a Cowboy fan right now? See, even though as 49ers we're not winning that ring either, but the Cowboys are just clowning up the NFC East. Tony and Jerry Jones putting all it's all theater. It's all theater. Jerry Jones is doing the things he's doing just to keep the attention and focus on Dallas, America's team. Even if it's bad, I mean, Tony, even if it's bad, Jerry just wants to keep the spotlight on him. I'll pay Mika when he feels like he wants to get paid. Jerry, I think he does.
He's a ringmaster in a circus.
Exactly. I've always done my deals with nothing but a handshake. I don't talk to agents.
Yep.
And you know something, though? Mika can get a job anywhere in the NFL he wants to. I would cuss Jerry out because he's got no respect for me either. Okay, Jerry, I asked you to talk to my agent. Why you gotta be like this? I'm doing all I can for this team to help it win, and you're telling me over that little petty bleep issue that we can't make a deal. You gave me a deal a few weeks. I told you I like the deal. Just talk to my agent. But no, I don't talk to agents. Well, can you do this for me? God.
And then he finds a way to get it out to the press where everybody knows when that's just stay in the house.
Oh. So, I think it's comical. I like but you know what? I'm glad the Cowboys are just an absolute hot mess. Why? Because it gives the rest of us, And Texas boy, you don't have a leg to stand on, man. While you were talking, Texas boy,
Dak, like Dak, he's gonna throw a lot of picks.
Hey, especially with a new
Ronbo,
coach.
what's up with you're steadily getting more injuries? Is that what's going on?
Every day. We got one today. One of my Barts is hurt. Some kind of hand injury. You saw what happened in the game. We lost Jordan Watkins. He didn't know until the next morning when he woke up. Robert Beal pulled a groin. I was just praising him on the decent game he finally had. Hurt. It just, I don't know. You guys, okay, see, I need to ask you, are you having any injury issues in your camp?
So far, no. But see, this is another thing under Arthur Smith and under Raheem Morris that I don't like year after year after year. This is the week where the starters are supposed to play. You know that, the dress rehearsal.
Right.
Play them a series, maybe two, get them out. Week 2 of preseason.
Right.
Michael Penix is not going to play this preseason. I disagree with that. He didn't play last week, but he should play this week.
He didn't play last week? Not even for opening in the beginning?
Him nor Kirk Cousins.
Who played then?
We went Easton Stick. Easton Stick did well. And Easton Stick's going to probably end up getting our third quarterback spot.
Who played for you last
week? Cousins still.
Tony.
But I think Michael Penix should play at least a series.
Well, Tony, who played for you last week?
Easton Stick, the quarterback we got from the longtime Charger backup that we picked up in free agency.
What is his name again?
Easton Stick. He's the second quarterback to come out of North Dakota State after who's that first quarterback to come out of North Dakota State?
I didn't know anybody attended North Dakota
State. To play with Philadelphia.
Okay. Because oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. What am I talking about?
It was Carson Wentz.
Carson
came
Wentz.
out of North Dakota State.
And
then he went to the NFL, it was Easton Stick.
Yeah.
Then after he went to the NFL, it was Trey Lance.
Trey Lance, I forgot.
North Dakota State quarterback.
North Dakota State. We had one. Yeah.
Yep.
What a place to go to school.
Easton Stick was before Trey Lance.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. So here's the thing: how do your other players get any kind of work in if the wrong quarterback's out there? He's not. That'd be like
Raheem Morris is saying because we had these joint practices with Tennessee this week.
Oh, they got enough work.
That's enough work. Yeah. That's not getting them any type of game work.
Well, yeah. But he has a slight point. They're going to get more work. Kyle Shanahan used to be a big proponent of that as well. He thought that they'd get more work done in practice than they would out in those preseason games. The preseason games pretty much just.
And I know a lot of quarterbacks didn't play last week, but a lot of them did.
Yeah.
I saw
Bo Nix played longer than I thought he should have.
Patrick Mahomes played a little bit. Russell Wilson looked good.
Yeah,
so
Russ
did
played.
Jameis Winston, and then so did Jackson Dart. All three of their quarterbacks looked good against Buffalo.
Yeah, Dart
against their second and third string.
And people saying Dart wasn't for. I said, I only remember because I never seen him play at school. I said, some people talk about Dart, man, that's a joke, and Dart didn't look bad. The quarterbacks they say are jokes.
Nice timing pattern. Jameis Winston didn't look bad. But we all know if he gets in the game for the regular season, those picks are coming.
James is waiting for the regular season.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jameis, I feel bad for him.
Great. Joe Burrow looked great. He played.
He is great, though,
Cincinnati defense was atrocious, giving up big
that's the
plays.
problem. I feel sorry for Burrow. I mean, well, he gets paid a lot. But, I mean, the thing is, as long as that ownership and management is taken, they're going to start out 2-4, 2-5, 3-7, and then they got to play catch up in the last few weeks. And people saying, if the Cincinnati Bengals can just pull off one more game with a combination of a loss of blah, 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 they got their ticket signed to the playoffs. Why should they go through that every year? They've got one of the best quarterbacks in the game. What are you guys doing? He's got oh my God, their offense is just stacked, and they got to fight to get into the playoffs
one of the best
with a wild
card
card.
In the game. Ronbo, you know they got Mike Gesicki, right, the tight end. They've been had him for this is his third year. They picked up Noah Fant, former first rounder with Seattle.
They're all offense. They don't work.
Yep.
Sign
another
trade.
tight end. They're gonna be stretching Noah Fant deep down the field, man.
So their whole thing is we're going to make sure that offense stays on the field all day, so we don't have to play defense.
I'm thinking Cincinnati going to have the philosophy. Remember the old San Diego Chargers with Dan Fouts?
Yeah, Eric Coryell. Yeah,
we'll give up 42 points, but we'll score 43. 50. I think they're having that philosophy.
Well, that's a crying shame because that ain't going to work every week. And you know what? The sophisticated defense.
No, it ain't going to work. It's not going to get them to the Super Bowl.
No way.
It might get them to the championship game, but they won't get further than that.
Yeah, well, you know what? The Chiefs were like that to some degree early on. And then the Chiefs' defense started taking over until last year. The Chiefs' defense was underrated, but they were tough. Those cornerbacks were just ridiculously good. And you know about
Watch
Jones.
out for Pittsburgh. I've been saying it all spring and summer.
You're right.
Summer.
I agree.
Watch out for Pittsburgh.
And they got blood.
I'm the only one that believes it, but I'm looking at the players that they've gotten lately with the Jalen Ramsey, and then they got Jonnu Smith. They got three nice tight ends there.
And look at that offense.
They're going to still run the football. Offensive line is not bad.
Yeah.
And they picked up Darius Big Clay Slay from Philadelphia. They got
That's
three number
what
one
I
corners on
was
that team.
reading and I saw. And I was confused by Slade's in Pittsburgh when I kept reading. Tony, Lamar's in trouble. You know what? The pressure's on Lamar. He is in so much pressure this year because you can't be getting MVP every year and don't cash in, right? So, Lamar. Better be this
Cincinnati
year,
and Pittsburgh, because Cincinnati is going to put points on the board.
But Cincinnati's already been to the big show. But they didn't. I was right. They didn't win it though. You don't get no love for that.
Yep.
Man, because who is
Denver?
Dak
I
under
want to
pressure?
see Denver do it again because Denver's got a good defense. I just want to see their offense play well again, and I like Bo Nix. There's just competition there. I think Kansas City might be on the downside a little bit.
We all think so. Most of us wish so.
We won't know until we see the games.
If they go out there struggling this year again, could you see Kansas City blowing things up next year, knowing that Travis Kelce's day is come and gone? You know, Patrick will be there.
Well, actually, they got a pretty young team. They got a young team, but I can see them getting rid of Hollywood Brown.
Yeah.
Getting rid of Rice, getting rid of a few players. Yeah, but
Rice
got
can stay out of trouble.
team.
If I were management, I'd be sick. Man, if I hear about one thing in this offseason about you, don't come back. Don't they have a decent offensive line in Kansas City? I know they got one of our guys.
Yeah, they re-signed Trey Smith. They re-signed him. They drafted another number one tackle, that guy from Ohio State who got hurt.
Yeah.
They drafted him at the end of the first round, but they say he's going to start. Simmons, I think is his name. They got one of the best centers in football in Creed. They got from Oklahoma about 5 years ago. So
well, Tony, we got to wrap. I'll be looking for you Friday as we get into another weekend of football.
The team that's going to be doing the blowing up is the Dallas Cowboys. That's right, Texas boys.
They're
going to blow that whole thing up.
Too late. They should have started 2 or 3 seasons ago. And get rid of Jerry, too.
Well, you know that ain't happening.
Yeah.
Prize team, Green Bay Packers, because I think Detroit's going to take a step back. Those 2 coordinators, Ronbo, something negative is going to happen behind that.
Well,
watch what I tell you.
Yeah. And also, I'm telling you right now, Washington's not going to look as dynamic as they'll look good, but they're not going to be just wiping people out like they did last year. I do look for a return, though, of the Texans.
Oh, did you see what New England did to Washington? They scored 40-something points last week in preseason.
But I got no comment because, preseason. Tony, let me see you Friday, and let's just pick up where we left off.
Good luck to your team, man. Stay healthy. We need the Niners in this thing. Stay healthy so y'all can be in this NFC, the thick of it.
Oh, it's tough. Oh, it's rough. All right, Tony. Always a pleasure. I will see
you Friday, sir.
Looking forward to it. Night, Tony. Yeah, if we ever stay healthy. And look what we did. That year, we were relatively healthy all year before last. We got the play, and if we stayed healthy during the game, if Dre Greenlaw doesn't go down, it's on the finger, fam. It's on. Kelsey had nothing to do with that game until Dre went down. That is not a coincidence. Damn it. But it is what it is, and got to climb that ladder again. Thanks for the contributions, fam. Brian, thank you, fam. And listen, I tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and hey, please don't forget to subscribe before you go, and hit like, and we'll see you Friday. And let's talk some more 49er football. And what we're gonna do this weekend is Friday because the game is on Saturday. It's perfect. All right, fam.